I'm doing right to it up. It is. That's cool, man. Cool. Oh yeah. So work wise, go live. I'll try to do more bigger live wise, breakdown because I have a lot of one-on-ones, a lot of questions from a lot of females. Because 98% of followers on all platforms of females, one-on-one, Zoom calls, phone calls, all the great jazz. So, and they want me to ask questions to elaborate, break it down to the fullest. So I was like, yeah, I'm most definitely start doing that now on Big O. Mainly on TikTok, you can say quote unquote, but I don't really use TikTok lives no more because TikTok lives, okay, TikTok is the best platform in the universe, yes. The downfall about that platform is it has the most butterfly unicorns every which way because they're in the feelings. Straight up in the feelings, every which way. And that's why I don't do lives there no more because there's no point for me as an individual because I'll be on there like shit, 10 minutes, I get reported for hate speech because I keep it 1,000, raw and real, 3D, 7 repo talk. I strictly focus on life, relationship with suffered, empathy, narcissistic, good and bad people, and relationships to the fullest because fucking relationships can make you, break you, definitely destroy you. Words can heal you, trigger you, definitely destroy you. Watch your words. Words go deeper than a knife. And that's the shit. And especially, that's why relationships are shit nowadays. In 2023, this cell phone, if you're 25 and under, your life is ruined because it's cell phone right here. And that's why I have a time for a reason to call it the whole universe. Like, no one deserves to get cheated on. No one deserves to get destroyed in relationships. And the only reason why you get destroyed in relationships, boys and girls, men and women, quote unquote, is because 95% of us, like I was, broken codependent. And we're brainwashed in our heads, I need people in life. I need a partner. So, like, if you need people in life, you are broken and codependent because every time people leave you from your life, parents, kids, a partner, especially the worst ones are your partners, you're going to die every single time. It's going to feel like death. But the only reason being because, I need them. No, you don't need no one in the universe but the person where you want people if they want you. So if you want them and they don't want you, you're chasing them. Obviously, they ain't chasing you. So why you want them in your life? Why do you need them in your life, quote unquote? You don't. But yes, easier said than done because I make it sound hella easy because I worked on myself 3 years ago. I went through my healing, awakening woke journey. As an individual, I never shed a tear for any female in my life, ever. Because why? I don't need a partner. I want a partner. The door's always there. I tell everybody in the universe, the door is always there. So if your relationship is toxic, why don't you leave? What is holding you back from leaving? If you have no kids, especially if you have in a relationship, if you have no kids, I'm a single father, 8 kids, right? 2 baby moms. So when kids are involved, everything changes. Everything changes for sure because you're like, fuck, I want a family. Guess what? This is a toxic relationship. What am I going to do? Do I stay? What's going to happen to the kids? It's a lot of shit going on. That's why y'all don't have kids. In the love and respect manner, yo, you blessed. Fuck, the relationship shit. Be like, Forrest Gump and fucking run for dear life. If you got to move away, do what you got to do to get away from the situation, away from them. The downfall of that situation, if you're trauma bonded, if you don't know what trauma bond is, that's when you break up 1,000 fucking times. You always go back to them. They can cheat on you 1,000 times, and you still pray, plan, hope to change their ways. Yeah, that's called the trauma bond. To keep it 1,000, blunt, you're fucked. What? Yeah, narcissist traits sound pretty bad. Yeah, you are fucked like I was, but you're fucked for now. See? First I'm sour, then I'm sweet. Empath traits, waiting for now. The door is always there. You can leave whenever you want to. That's why it's for now. It takes strength and courage to walk away from a situation. But the downfall when you're empathetic, a nice godly person, quote unquote, you'd be like, what's going to happen to them after I leave? I feel guilty. Like, I'm giving up in the relationship. Well, if it's not healthy, why are you there? Because they're beautiful. Money, status, and this is the best I'm going to get for fucking now. If you don't go by cosmetics, go by looks. Go by, like, as an individual, like, yo, there's, like, OnlyFans is saturated. All these filters on females, like, yo, like, yeah, you have beauty, awesome. You have a nice body, awesome. That's cool. You're a dime a dozen. So that's be attracted to potential be wise, but imagine spiritual, emotion, mentally, how you sit there. Are you beautiful inside? Are you healed? Are you healing? Where do you sit at? If you're not even above, then cool. Cosmetic, you're beautiful. 20 years old, nice body, all that good shit. On social media, you're fucking famous, but inside, you're fucking, let's say you're narcissistic wise, because, a lot of women can be, if you're more in your environment wise, can be, because obviously your head's too swollen because you're beauty, cosmetically wise. Then, me as an individual, like, I'll bring up your high horse. Like, back in high school times, even a little bit in college, like, women that were conceited, like, would meet together, my female friends or my guy friends and talk shit to them, or, just give them shit, like, especially the females, because men, men talk shit about men, but not, like, nothing crazy. Women, it's fuck, y'all a major competition with each other, wise, right? And y'all, if you're beautiful, y'all fucking talk hella shit to the girls that are ugly or all right, quote unquote, in their eyes, right? So, like, when shit happened like that with my friends, female friends, and to be shit, like, what, I've been thinking they're going to break up, guys give me shit, like, nah, one of these friends gave me shit, saying ugly, all that. I'm like, whoa, shit, really? Who's that? Like, what? Point him out. You know, if I didn't know who the other one would be Joanne Maria, like, oh, well, shit, there's so many in the school, I don't know who it is. Just point them out. Like, what do you mean? Dead ass. Go and point them out. And they'll be like, okay, that's her over there. As individuals, see, not knowing this then, but remember, everyone in the universe has narcissistic traits. We all have BPD, empathy, bipolar, borderline personality disorder, and NPD, which is narcissistic personality disorder. That's not true. Two simple questions. Why are you feelings? Why are you talking about petty ass words? They're just fucking words, right? But with that said, that's why you gotta watch your words. I use my narcissistic traits now. So remember this analogy. You could be a gardener in a war. No, take it back. It's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. So when you're a gardener in a war, you're an empathetic person. You don't want to be mean, right? The day you get triggered, react to abuse, you try to battle somebody narcissistic wise, and they don't get on their side because they have quote unquote no empathy, sympathy wise, they'll destroy you with words. The verbal part, and they can potentially get physical, which I see. You gotta be very cautious who you're trying to battle with the words, right? So with that said, I use my narcissistic traits, then not knowing, but anyways, you know, you heard my friends, oh fuck that, I got you. So she, you know, they point them out, and I'm remember this, that female, anyone that's conceited as fuck, right? In their heads, common sense, all their life, they're beautiful, 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 right? But it only takes one. It only takes one person to destroy them. Guess what? I'm the one, you know? Not, you know, I pray they're doing good. You know, if I ever get to see them, you know, bump it to them. If they're watching this shit, if you hear this shit, hey, I apologize. Oops. Oh, 2 seconds, guys. Bueno. I don't. Okay. I'm back. Sorry about that. My ex calling me because she's with my daughter is with her while I was doing cyber school. So she's staying the week over there with them. The cool thing about homeschooling, they could travel wherever it's at. Anyways, wise. So like tell you like I don't think it's one person to destroy a person that's conceited and narcissistic wise because yeah, you know, you gotta control your pride and ego. It's on my forehead for a reason. If you can't control it, you're conceited, right? So I'll walk up to the females. Hey, what's up, Maria? What's going on? Hey, I'm a fan over here. Joanne with the woo. You're talking shit Thursday. She's ugly with the woo. And I'll be like, check this out. Person, my opinion, I know everyone tells you you're beautiful. My opinion, I don't know every day how you wake up, ground, look in the mirror. Because that person in the mirror is fucking ugly, stupid. And what? No, I'm not. I'm like, everyone tells you beautiful, but my opinion, yo, I don't know how you look at yourself in the mirror. I don't know how you and I just walk away. Simple as that. And fucking, everyone be like, damn, you're fucking vicious. Like, nah, you Jupiter, but obviously the downfall situation. Remember, here's the kicker. So once again, if anyone that are bullied, as far as the the narcissistic women that are hella conceited, I pray you're doing better. I pray I didn't traumatize you too much, right? But the downfall situation with words, you can traumatize people. Because now here's the kicker. Remember, in her head, she heard a million times all life. She's beautiful, beautiful. Everyone's on her, right? Everybody wants her. It only takes one person, which I did. I destroyed her. So now she's questioning her self-worth, and she will for a long time. I could be the one that fucking triggered her, you know, depression to the fullest, and she's doing drug, alcohol, pills because of what I said to her. So that's why you have to be very, very cautious with words. That's what I mean. I trigger you, but I'll elaborate. To be like, yo, that you're cosmetic, you're beautiful, but here's the kicker. Why you holding? Not everyone's got your cosmetic looks wise, but with that said, remember this body is a sleeve. All you boys and girls that want to fix it, go modify it. Do what you gotta do. Go through all that pain and bullshit to quote unquote beautiful cosmetically wise. Not everybody wants you, but here's the kicker now. So you want a relationship, quote unquote, you want a short term, long term, friends, fuck buddies, friends, what is it? And people use you for your looks, and because a lot of, if you're empathetic wise, a lot of women are fucking gullible, naive. You're gonna have hella bodies, and act nice, not be nice. Then what? Who do you blame? Them? Blame yourself. If you work on yourself, if not, then believe because I'm a nice person, everyone's be nice to me. Jesus times, man, it's 2020. Religion, all that culture, and ways is out the fucking. Well, I can't say all of it. In America, wise, America of all the countries so far, wise, relations are fucking shit. This cell phone is an option. BBLs, OnlyFans. This is fucking so saturated with fucking OnlyFans is retarded. When once again, they can make ladies making money. I have nothing against it, but with that said, like funny because that's right. You talk when they're like, hey, where you from? I don't get to know you. I have to bullshit with them. You want to get to know me or my wallet. And then I send a positive message, which it's a long-ass message. And then they'll be like, what do you want? What are you trying to sell here? I'm like, I'm not trying to sell what you're trying to sell, first and foremost. Second of all, I'm just letting you know that if you actually read what I just sent you, that I'm always in On this phone in your pocket, if you want to talk about anything you're going through, your choice, love, and respect, and that's it. And then fucking, they'll block me or not respond. I'm just like, damn. That's why I say 95% of you is broken codependent every which way. In America, wise, right, to have a healthy ass relationship, it's like almost highly impossible. Because especially you're like 25, 30, you can be my age, 42, 50, whatever the situation is. But like, as an individual, if you cannot control your narcissistic trait, the baddest out of you, which everybody in the fucking universe has, hate, which is Lucifer's side, hate, pride, ego, lust, greed, power, then your relationship always gonna fail. Couldn't pass by his phone. The girl's walking by, I got my girlfriend, she's beautiful, wife, all that good shit, but I'm always looking and gawking at every female walking by. That's called I'm falling to lust. Simple as that. Common sense, there is beauty everywhere. Common sense. Bodies everywhere. It's cosmetics wise. Like me, yeah, she's beautiful, she's on point, she takes care of us, and that's it. Like, for example, gym therapy and shit, one of the gym and shit, all these guys are like stuck on chucking these females. And there's females that are blessed, like, yeah, they take care of themselves. You can tell the ones that self-love, they work out for themselves. You can tell the ones that their validation is obviously when the guys are checking them out. Because I was looking back, you look in the mirrors, they're always glancing. Those girls right there that doing the self-validation, yes, they work out for themselves, quote unquote, but they're doing, dress to impress type of situation. So their validation is people's opinions of them. Those girls, you should, don't have, I say don't have by your side because they're broken codependent. Because if you don't show them as a partner, guess what? Selfies, cleavage, show everything off. And guess what? I get my attention. Yes, you get your attention there. And potentially what's going to happen? She might, someone's going to reach out to her because DMs, girls DMs versus guy DMs is fucking nothing comparable. I have, say now 100 DMs, she's got thousands and thousands DMs. And she didn't even got to try. But a selfie does everything. And that's the shit. The phone's just kryptonite. So in America, I have to say there's healthy relationships. Potentially, but if I was to go third world countries, Mexico, South America, for the most, yes, they have cell phone technology wise, but for the most part, they're over there. It's more traditional wise. Everyone's watching what the fuck you're doing. If you're out there trying to be a manhole, they'll call you on your shit for the most part, especially the female. In America, people don't give a shit for the most part. And that's why relationships are shit. Dead ass are shit. Because it's cell phone. Simple as that. If you don't know how to do communication comprehension, love and lust each other only, it's not ever going to work out. And pray for you, and that's it. As an individual, that's what I'm saying. Like, I want ever in a toxic relationship ever. It took me 39 years of my life. Bless the 42. I'm just telling a story. All you people that, everyone that's 42, you're 50 years old. How the fuck are you 50 years old in toxic relationships? Dead ass. You're in depression, anxiety, and all that shit. You're dying from a fucking breakup. Or you're in a relationship, toxic relationship, which is toxic love. And then you're still there praying, planning, hoping. And you're 50 years old. You believe in this lifetime to get 50 years to try to be happy in life? Fuck that shit. That's what I tell my kids, man. My oldest, she's about to be 21 this year. She's going through breaks and bullshit. And I was like, babe, I love you, but here's the kicker. Like, we don't have the best relationship, right? I did a lot of wrong with my words wise. But with that said, I go, this is little Mexico over here. I go, why don't I have a girlfriend by my side, locally wise? Because they ain't shit for me. I'm way too much for these females. Especially in Spanish culture, Hispanic, Latino, Spaniards. The females there, I'm too much for them. I've only met one Spanish female that's actually can speak my level. She's on TikTok. She goes by 85 Steph Loves. I love to promote her every which way, which I will do TikToks, Stitcher, etc. wise, and then promote her. Cause I tell her, yo, and I love you for every man, no passing boundaries, but I love you for being you every which way, because you're the first Spanish female on all these platforms that I can talk and vibe with. I haven't met any. There was the second one that I talked to here and there, but she's working on herself. She's in a toxic relationship, and she's freaking out, but she's working on herself. I go, number two, because you look at that. I don't even know from Adam's all my conversation. And you learn from the situation. And I go, and your man is my age, and he's a typical alpha machist narcissist. And our shit is Spanish culture, as I told her. In the Spanish culture, women ain't the issue for the most part. Yes, you have narcissistic women, yes, common sense, but they're easy to fucking tell. De la calles. Spanish word in English that's called a person from the streets or street mentality wise. So the girls that are ghetto as fuck, obnoxious, de la calles. Those are Lucifer's disciples. Same thing with men and shit. So with that said, that's what I tell the Spanish women, you ain't the issue, it's us men. We're raised incorrectly. We're raised to be narcissistic wise. I run the show. If I work and take care of the household, I can do whatever I want with whomever I want. And I promise you, I will cheat on you 1,000 times. You still accept me. I go to church, say, oh, God, Lucifer's in me, all the devil's in me. I'll go do retreats and therapy and bullshit. I'm still going to cheat on you. And you accept it because you know why? Like I tell to get this Spanish female shit. Stay there like your mom did, auntie, grandma, great-grandma did. Do the general cycle. Our shitty culture, especially relationships, fucking basura, garbage-ass relationships. To my daughter. And to all the Spanish females I talk to, show me or tag me in a Spanish couple, Hispanic and Spaniards, that are fucking blessed. They love and lust each other only. do communication comprehension. You can't show me that. It's highly impossible. No one's perfect. We have our flaws, yes. But when you're working on yourself, trust me, if I'm with you, I'm with you at 1,000. There's fucking, beauty, yes, beauty, cosmetics, whatever. It's just the body and sleep. But inside, they're not at my level at all. They can't teach me shit in life at all. They can't have my own conversations about people going through breakups. Cool. And especially me as an individual, a potential to be by my side, like, yo, you should be either healing or healed at my level. Because I go on social media, I do one-on-ones, talk about relationships, so I want you to help out also. If you choose to enjoy, which is her choice, I'm not going to force it upon her at all, obviously not. But the intent is like, if you're going to have a good relationship with somebody-wise, especially what you're doing, they should have similar interests for the most part. And with that said, if like tell every female, like the potential to be like, if I'm too much for you, the door's always there, you can leave whenever you want to. I won't shed a tear, I don't need you, I want you. And with that said, if you're going to get jealous, that's how the females, you can talk, and I tell every female, you can talk to all the guys in the fucking universe. I don't give no fucks at all. I'm not jealous at all. Before I wasn't, now, because I don't need you, I want you. So with that said, if you can't control your lust on your side and you fall to emotionally cheating, wise to the cell phone, you can't control your heart and feelings and emotions, you're passing boundaries, then you're emotionally cheating. That's building up to the physical cheating. So with that said, you're not gonna hurt my feelings if you do it. I just go on doing the day. I will not say, sorry, hermano. Oh, sorry, Kiki. What's up? How you guys going? It's both. Almost definitely it's both. But in the Spanish culture, Hispanic and Spaniards, I knock the fuck out of our culture, especially relationships, because our relationships are shit. And I said 1,000. That's why, for the most part, that's why in the Spanish culture, 90% of my followers are females. They'll get offended, but they know where I'm coming from. Because I'm like, yo, I'm talking shit to you. My narcissist traits. Yeah, I'm saying you're dumb like I was dumb. You pray and plan, hoping this person changes. Like my first baby mom, Latina, 12 fucking years. But with that said, now I comprehend why the relationship failed. She's narcissistic, Latina is in New York wise, but she's from the streets. So that's why I say, this is the people you don't have by your side at all. It's your choice, like it was my choice, but I remember I was young, gullible, naive and shit, and I got sold the biggest dream, but I comprehend why. So with that said, by my side, I won't ever have any girl, right? But for you individual, whatever you're into, which I'm going to tell on me, this is a category I created. Lost empaths, a gangbanger, mafioso, drug dealer, racist, military cat, people from the block. That's the people you don't have by your side as a partner. If you do, I promise you 1,000, you're going to get destroyed, especially if you're a square empathetic person. You will get destroyed every which way. Especially you got I did the V card version. Oh yeah, you lose your V card to a fucking person narcissistic de la calle, a lost empath, they will destroy you, because you know why? Well, that's why you got to be careful when you have TLC. If scenario like me, when I was doing my benefits, there was 4 females that I remember correctly, wise it's been so long, that they acted like they're sexting, all like they're sending pictures and shit, right? Acting like they've been with people before, right? And when they come down to TLC session, guess what? Hella nervous and shit. And I asked them, like, yo, like, don't question, because I know you're on the phone, we're talking, said all the good shit, video chat, all that, but like the way you're acting face to face now, like, yo, are you a virgin? Just curious to know. Like, if you are, nothing against that, but I'm just letting you know. They'll be like, yes. I go, so why'd you do all this to get to the session? I go, if I wanted to, I would have down with you, take that from you. I go, I want to take that from you. She's like, what? She's like, no. Oh, why? I go, no, I'm not taking it from you. Sorry, man, 2 seconds, I apologize. Boom, boom. Yeah, I've noticed that in Mexican. Oh, yeah, in the Spanish culture, yeah, that's right. That's why I knocked the fuck out of our culture, I tell you. I love knocking on this, because boys get new feelings, men that potentially might be working themselves, they'll reach out, which is only like 2%. The rest of them, I tell them, I should say, fuck you and your feelings. What? I don't give a shit, Rico Suave, mafioso gang. I don't give a fuck what you is. I'm happy you have money, status, and fame, but you're a piece of shit. Loser disciple, you can't be in a healthy relationship. I'm the one that says publicly wise, verbally wise, I don't give a shit. My job is to hurt your feelings, narcissist traits. First I'm sour, then sweet, and I elaborate. You can work on yourself, change yourself. Yeah, you fucking body hopped 1,000 times. Cool. The whole phase. The whole phase, let's talk about it, break it down, let's get it out, and so on and so on. So with that said, back to the virgins wise. So I told him, sit out, queen, I want to take that from you. What? But I want to listen to you. Like, no, why? Because I was you. I'm not, because I go, check out, I am doing benefits. I'm not with nobody. I love my baby mom. She's garbage. She's to me, I can't do shit about the situation. It's love. I don't know. It's not a light switch. I don't have to turn it off. But with that said is, I have the opportunity, like she had the opportunity. She knew what she was doing me. Fuck it, she knew what she was doing. She told me at a 5. The other 4 cats were like her, they're like I is, right? I was number 5, because I was square, chill, no problems. So, obviously, she, if when you love somebody like that, you give it your all. So with that said, I am laying down many others. I'm doing benefits. I don't want to be a nobody. So, I will be friend associates, but no TLC. Because she, but I want, yes, you want to lose to me the downfall by the situation. If you lose it to me, I am your first in your head, your eyes. I'm your everything. I am your everything. I promise you that. Like she was me, to her wise, she was my everything wise. Even though she mistreated verbally, physically, all that bullshit, fucked around. I still pray, plan, hope. So with that said, I'm not the one to, other guys, fuck yeah, you got the V card. They would not even tell you this, we would not have this conversation. They would take that shit from you with no fucking remorse. Because they know that, guess what? Oh yeah, because there was you. And they will destroy you. I'm not the one to destroy you. I'm just letting you know. And someone get mad and cry. I'm like, you can cry about the situation. There's many guys you want to lose it to, but I'm just letting you know, cherish that shit to the fullest. Because whoever you lay down with, I promise you 1,000. In your head, they are everything to you. All you see is them and that's it. And if you lose the person narcissist like I did, you will get destroyed. That's why I'm doing benefits. So that's why I tell people, you got the V card, cherish that motherfucker like a champ. And on top of that, learn how to judge and read people correctly wise. Am I acting nice? Am I being nice? Am I offering you love or toxic love? If you can't comprehend it, then I will destroy you. If I want to use my narcissist traits, I can destroy many, many women. No problem at all. Especially if you're 18 or 30 years old, because you're still young, not even gullible, because you don't know shit about relationships. Not being rude to you, but you don't. You can be beautiful OnlyFans, selfies, that's beautiful cosmetics. But that doesn't guarantee a long-term healthy, relationship. If that's what you're looking for, that's what you're striving for. Same thing, having kids and marriage does not guarantee a long-term healthy relationship at all. Nothing does other than you working on yourself and being observant. Then from there, wise, am I gonna match energy, take energy? If I'm taking it, if a scenario, I'm meeting a female and she's being observant and she's watching my eyes. I'm chatting with the females and she keeps calling me out, yo, like you supposedly came here on a date to get to know me, wise, but you're chatting with the females. Let us know you're lusting. So we can finish this date and that's it, but there is nothing more than that. We just stay friends associate on this phone, that's it. What? Because if you can't stay loyal to me, quote unquote, on this date and you're cheating on the females, then guess what? You can't control your lust. I'm not looking for that. I'm not looking for benefits. I'm not looking for a little 1 year, 2 years. No, I'm looking for last dying breath, long-term relationship. You're not the one. And with that said, rejection protection, that person get triggered. Oh, fuck you, it's night in your bed. Like, no, you should work on yourself. Why don't you verbalize on your dating apps, which I personally think fucking dating apps are garbage as fuck. Put on your dating app in profile, check it out. I'm just here for benefits, open policy relationships, maybe a half a year relationship, and that's it. Because I can't control my lust. But they won't put that on there because why? Because they're probably nigga, because that makes them look bad. Their reputation. Fuck all that bullshit. Oh, 2 seconds, guys. Time for comments for Asphalt Sons. This is March. I'm gonna help you. Bots. Actually, I'll be here for maybe another 10 minutes, 15 minutes. My boss will be in a minute, so quick little big old live. Sorry, Keegan, let me catch up with you guys. If no one has ever displayed what real love is and how to notice it, 1,000, hermano, fuck yeah. The question is, are long-term relationships even possible? My belief, they are possible if both people have started, at least, what I say is this, like, from my personal experience, what I'm saying, like, the potential to be, she's gone through the healing, healed. Am I saying that right? Yeah, healing, healed. No, healing, awaken, woke journey. So I'm woke. So you know where I say that? How they say the analogy, in life you climb the mountain, right? And then eventually you get to the top. So when you get to the top, you chill with God, Lucifer, the universe. Now you comprehend how the whole universe functions, especially relationship as beings, spiritual, emotional, mentally wise. So that's why she's got to be woke, chilling with me, or awaken a little under me wise. But she does communication comprehension. She loves and loves each other only. So that's why I say the potential matches as energy, levels, times, and love language. We love and lust each other only. Once again, we become each other's friends, best friends, lovers, porn stars, and what? Therapists. That's it. That's like you're pretty much in sync. And you both comprehend, I don't need you, I want you. Right? And that's the thing. And then as individuals, you got to have trust and loyalty, right? So as an individual on my side, she can travel the fucking universe. She can say, you know what, babe, I'm going to leave tomorrow with my girls. We're going to go to Dubai and chill for about a month. Cool. Take care of yourself, be blessed. Will I be worrying about shit, which a lot of boys and girls that work themselves, they could be cheating. If they could fucking cheat, they could be doing fucking porn star, all that bullshit. That's their choice. That's their choice. And let's say it's a scenario that she leaves with the homegirls and all that good shit. They go for a month, whatever. Shit goes down, past boundaries, all that. And, she catches with somebody else over there. Then I would tell her, hey, to that, we're having a conversation. First and foremost, and I'll just call by her, whatever her name is. Number base, number love, nothing. It's just like, yo, Maria, John, whatever her name is, right? We'll have a conversation. We'll break it down with how you felt to lust. And with that said, you said you was awakened. You said woke. You can't call yourself woke because if you was woke, you would not cheat. If you was awakened, potentially I would say I would give you that. Like, what do you mean? Because that's you have blue pillars, and then you got analogy. You have demigods, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You're a red pillar, but you're still working on yourself. And then you have gods. I'm a god. Spirit, emotion, mentally up here. I'm a beast. I'm a god. I'm immortal. I won't ever die. The physical body, well, spiritually I won't. And Zeus the god, he ain't got shit on me, because why? He fell to lust. That's why all these demigods and goddesses everywhere, because he has no self-will. Common sense is beauty everywhere. Common sense. But with that said, if you can't control your lust, you're always gonna pass boundaries. You won't ever be satisfied because you're not satisfied with yourself. That's the issue. For everybody in the universe. I've been around so many females fucking retarded like me, like today when I tell my benefits, right? They're bragging rights. 2011, right? Cell phone, had a smartphone, no Facebook, no MySpace. So I was not on platforms at all. I know shit about platforms. Please, if I was doing benefits in Seattle then, right? And I was on platforms, Facebook and MySpace, I could have had a zillion fucking benefits in fucking 11 months. I did it face to face. I had to talk to every female she had, approach shy, because in Seattle, females are extroverts. They're not fucking shy. I promise you that. They like to dig you. Yo, what you doing after work? Can I have to eat? Coffee, Starbucks, whatever. They're not shy. Whoa, that's, it's fucking, at first it's different, but yo, they shoot the shot, right? So if I did in 11 months, no bragging rights in Seattle, 100 plus, no social media. Imagine now if I advertise, yo, I'm doing benefits. As it is an individual, like I talk about benefits, right? But I'm not trying to promote it, trying to do it again. That's not the intent. But I got so many one-on-one females like, hey, yo, Rito, if you ever decide to do benefits, put me in the roster. I'm definitely down for that, because I don't want to be nobody. I know I can vibe with you. I tell them, I'll keep that in mind, but that's not my intent. I'm not saying I'm not looking, but the intent is to have a healthy long-term relationship with somebody, a potential. But that's why patience is a virtue. Easier said than done. So I've been single 13 months, celibate, all that great jazz. Chilling. Where I'm from, once again, Eastern Washington, Mexico, 3 hours east from Seattle. They ain't shit here from me, though, man. That's why dating apps are fucking garbage. I'm sorry to say, but it's a damn truth. Like, which I will eventually this week when I catch up, I will do a TikTok about it to knock on social media as far as dating apps wise, and then from there, like, y'all desperate. Like, you paying these companies to go on dates. Like, fuck, man. There's got to be an app where you can actually go there and just talk to people and bullshit with people to potentially build to more. Because a conversation, you can see everything about an individual. Because you study body language, tone of voice, facial expression. Where are my eyes at? What's my energy? All this day now taking pictures, and I'm just like, I am not paying no female in the fucking universe. Because I didn't know I did with one female. She said a woman, 44 years old. I'm 42. She's like, no, you're not a fucking woman. You're a girl. Especially I tell you, on that app wise, I didn't know anything about these dating apps. Back in my time, dating apps were fucking free. Phone conversations, emails, all that little, group chats and bullshit. Nowadays, I don't think that shit exists anymore. If there is, yo, make a comment, let me know, because that's what I'm looking for. It's like chat rooms and bullshit. Free. There's no like, oh, well, you can be on this app, but you can like this shit, you can swipe all the fuck you want. But if you want to talk to her, leave a message, you got to pay. If you see who viewed your profile, you got to pay. Like, what the fuck? Y'all, you motherfuckers are desperate. You're paying to get in a relationship, and from there, what? Go on a date and be awkward as fuck. So you already pay money on this bullshit dating apps, and then in person, you can't even talk to somebody? Like, nah, fuck all that bullshit. Like, that's why I tell people, I don't want to grow in my life. You can be 18 years old to fucking 100 years old. A woman. That old man conversation. You're talking about me. That's why I say Eastern Washington. All Eastern Washington State, there is no potential for me. In the Spanish culture, Hispanic Spanish, fuck no, there's not. Because I'm way too much for them. Way too much. Like, my homegirls there, they're Chicana kind of time. Like, yeah, you're too much for these females. Like, yeah. Like, I got respect to you. Like, we talking vibe, but, I hold you and guide you. You're figuring shit out because it's conversations, right? But you're in a learning phase, and not even you're on my level. Like, you're still not, you're barely in the starting the healing journey, which is good. But you have a long progression to go. Especially right here, point to me any Mexican, Chicano, whatever you want to call them, that is a potential to me. Other than, Pretty Boys Cosmetics, I don't give a fuck. They give work at Dairy Gold, fucking Amazon. That's a job. I'm happy they got a job, like good shit. But that doesn't guarantee them to be a nice person. That's to the people, like, just because of the church, talk about God, Go door to door doesn't make me a godly person. That's just cosmetics. That's all it is. Now, what's my actions? How do I carry myself? If I'm doing that scenario, knocking on doors, tapping on God, read the Bible, go to church, do the sermons, but everybody knows I'm a fucking manhole, guess what? I'm lose a disciple. In Bible talk, Lucifer cannot step into God's house because it's catch on fire, but guess who can? Lucifer disciples. If I was a little player, my chiefs done shit, I can. I can go with my wife, my girlfriend, go to church every Sunday for the rest of my fucking life, but everyone on the fucking block knows I'm a manhole. And she's still by my side because she's trauma bonded. She still is because the kids, religion, culture, and because their mother did it, auntie, grandma did it. So when she's 30, 40 years old, I mean, well, as far as 30, 40 years together wise, she wants to have that bullshit title. Well, I was your father 30 years. I didn't give up. Like, yeah, I should have given a long time ago. You want a bullshit man-made title? Fuck that title. Like, my family gives me shit. They're older than me wise, right? I won't say names or nothing, but they know who it is when I say these things. They'll watch this. They'll hear about this because I post my shit on all my platforms. Like, yo, you can give me shit about my relationship. It doesn't hurt my feelings. But with that said, at least I'm not with you. I'm not like you guys, 30, 40 years deep in your situation, miserable as fuck. No, I'm going to be blessed in life. Trust that. And I'm not going to accept people in life. When you accept people in life, like I tell you what y'all did, accept each other for the kids, culture, religion, fucking miserable. The intent when you go home to your partner, quote unquote, you don't go in there like, damn, you got to sigh, get out of work. Fuck, I gotta go home. But you know what? I don't actually go home straight. I can go visit my family. You'll do every fucking thing you can to avoid going home because you gotta do it with your partner. Fuck. And we all like, damn. Especially if you're bumping heads, you're having tension, you look at each other like, fuck you, no, fuck you. You don't gotta say it verbally. Your eyes said it to each other. And, boom, she's upstairs, I'm downstairs. Fuck that shit. I won't ever be in those toxic, broken, codependent relationships. How the fuck you miserable in a relationship? Dead us. That's the shit. So that's why I tell people, you just focus on you. The only person you need is that person in the mirror. The real war in the universe, every day above ground, is the person in the mirror. So when are you going to win that war? And we can't win it, it's a cool. Day by day, baby, so you're working yourself. But what do you have by your side? If your partner is toxic, and you're both toxic for each other, then why are you together for? Sit there, keep it simple. There is no kids. It's just you two. You've been 6 months in, 1 year in together, and it's the same thing. Spark's kind of over. Y'all bump heads. Fucking war and competition with each other, wise. Why do you do that to yourself? That's the shit. The fucking door is right there, and you stay miserable. As you bitch about it, you tell everybody about it, or you tell yourself, go on social media, do TikToks, do what you gotta do, but at the end of the day, every fucking night, you're going back home to misery. Analogy, anything that makes you happy, anything, go outside, see this fucking birds chilling, they're chirping, the sun, that's heaven on earth. It makes you feel good. Positive bullshit, positive vibes, good energy. That's called analogy. You're heaven on earth. Anything that's negative, anything, stress, anxiety, depression, your partner by your side, that is called your hell on earth. Especially when you go home, that's your dungeon. That's your every day you go home, fuck it, I can't deal with this person. You sentence yourself to your own fucking misery because you choose to go back home. Why are you scared to leave? Many fish in the sea, right? But don't worry about that. If you're in a toxic relationship, don't fucking go body hopping. Anyone that does body hopping, you're broken codependent. Especially if you do it quite a bit, yeah, you're definitely broken. You are scared, and the answer to that is because you're scared to be alone. You want to use people's energy to make you feel good for a minute, and then I'm bored because guess what? Because you don't know how to love yourself, so you use others to love you until you get bored, and then from there to the next. That's why people are narcissistic. Hella, but us men are more narcissistic because why? We're brainwashed to not express our feelings. Keep it to ourselves. Wear the mask, smiles. Behind you dying crying, but don't be a bitch. Express your feelings, especially with your partner, because that's wrong. That's not a man. In Spanish culture, you're being a mandilon, which means you're being, empathetic wise, you're being soft, weak, and not a man. That's why I tell you, if you were about petty ass words that you will not make it in life, you'd be fucking having depression, anxiety, I'm 42 now. I was, 39 then, so I don't have none of that shit. At 39 years old, that's got my tattoos, all this. It's the answers, the map to life, the crash course, how to overcome the situation. Because the only one that can fix, change, and save you is who? You, the person mirror. No drugs, no pills, therapist, counselor, psychiatrist, and the cherry on top, God. God can't fix you or save you. And God gave us free will. Read the Bible, 10 Commandments. Jesus, as an individual, there's the answers. As an individual, you are blessed. You cannot speak on no one's behalf but your behalf. So when you know you're blessed, you do your part, godly like, then why do you have people that are loose disciples by your side? Because they're beautiful, BBLs, OnlyFans. What is it? Because they have 1,000 supercars. They have all the man-made bullshit, but they're ugly inside. Do a disciple, they verbally, physically whip your ass. Mistreat you, they fucking show everybody else love and respect, but not you. And that's your partner, that's your husband, that's your wife. Fuck that shit. But remember, that's on you guys. Stay there like I did. My first baby mom, 12 years. Second one, 7 years. In between relationships, it was like half a year. My relationship, my life, I only had like 6 relationships. Benefits, yeah, 100 plus. I lost count. Because why? Greed, lust. I lost control. But lucky homegirl, my sister, what's her name? Leslie. I pray she's doing good. I'm eventually the intent this year is to go visit Seattle again. I haven't gone actually visited the whole squad for like fucking 10 years now. It's been a minute, so I know when they see me, either find me on the platforms. If not, then when I go visit them at their work wise, visit their their old places, their family, get a hold of them wise. I know them be like, whoa shit, what's with the tattoo? Like, well, let me tell you a story, because they was there when I was doing my benefits. And that's why I love her, because she put me aside and she broke it down. Do you know why you're doing benefits? I was like, I'm just rolling, I don't baby mom, she's garbage, but I don't know how to get rid of her. But yeah, she's like, yeah, no, I get that. She's like, do you know why you're doing what you're doing? I'm like, just doing my thing. She's like, well, let me break it down for you. Let me help you, because, I was you. Like, what do you mean? You don't know this because you don't know my past was, but I was you. My baby father destroyed me every which way, right? So if I was like, fuck it. I'm tired of being nice. Every time I'm nice, all this bullshit, traditional ways, I get done dirty. People do me dirty all the time. So I did the whole face too. I did not give a fuck. I started rolling. What you doing? Body hopping, rolling around, do your thing. That's cool. So the thing is, on a down situation, you can catch feelings, STDs or babies. So you gotta slow it down, because I see the females you're with. They all come here to the shop. If they're customers that come here for. I mean, I was working at a Riley's then, right? Parts store, a fucking cars parts store. I'm telling the female about the cars, how to work in the car, and the parking lot, helping them out, and they're asking me to go out to have dinner with them. And all I did was, I didn't pass no boundaries. You're beautiful, nothing. Help them with the vehicles, show them no respect, and that's it. No passing boundaries. And that's why Leslie, she's like, yeah, you don't have to pass boundaries because the way you carry yourself, your energy. I was like, what? And she's like, it's called energy. Your energy is positive. Anyone that talks to you is going to feel comfortable with you. I promise you that. And that's why these females are doing what they're doing with you. And with that said, the reason why, if you don't slow it down, once again, as to these babies, or then you catch feelings, you're gonna have altercations. And with that said, the only reason why you're doing what you're doing is because this. Here's the answer. It's like, I see the females you're with. They're beautiful, way better than your baby moms. Your baby mom's beautiful too, but she's fucking hella ugly as far as like inside. And here's the answer. The reason why we do whole face is because she destroyed you, right? So you're looking for love in these people, these other women. So with that said, she's all, those women won't be your baby moms. Your baby moms will ever be those females, ever. You're stuck in the middle. So you gotta make a decision for yourself. Do you keep doing the whole face benefits, or do you stop and change your ways, which is your choice? Yes, you fucked up, you lost control, but you can always get your life back. You can always change your ways. And I was like, fuck. I love her for that, because that's when I do. Like, oh shit, it's reality check. And she is right, because I was losing control. The downfall, if you start doing benefits the whole face, right? The lust, you can't control it. You will lose control, and you will fucking be out there doing like I was doing. Because every female that I remember this, because my females tell me this, all in these 10 seconds with any female in the universe. 0 to 3 seconds, hi, what's up, love, respect, nothing. 0 to 5 seconds, hi, what's up, how you doing, smile, love, respect. 0 to 10 seconds, lock eyes, nothing exists, and she was just looking straight into the eyes. Yo, she opened the door. Analogy, I'm the vampire, obviously she's the human. So she opened the door. Now what am I gonna do with it? She invited me in. Now what am I gonna do, man? Go in? So I know the potential what can happen, benefits. But if that's not my intent, I keep it humble, love, respect, and that's it. So that's why with Leslie we talked about it. And I was like, yeah, you're right. Hell yeah, you're right. Because 10 seconds, boom, she's smiling. All the body language is there, facial expressions. So in my head, I'm thinking how she tastes, TLC sessions, how long she's gonna last, how is it gonna be good, and so on and so on. And I'm talking to myself at the same time, like, fuck, what am I doing? Like, she came for parts and that's it. She came to the shop for work on the car and that's it. And now in my head, what's happening? Because she's like, yeah, because the 10 seconds. What? All you need is 10 seconds. After that, you're rolling, and you gotta control that. And yeah, that's why I chose 10 years ago to stop doing benefits. The downfall when you stop doing benefits, you gotta be careful who you do exchange energy with. The north side of Seattle are more extroverts, right? Well, all of it actually, for the most part, yeah, it's all extroverts for the most part. In the south side, but with that said, the north side is more suburbs, chill, more empathetic wise. South side Seattle, because Seattle is pretty much rough, right? But with that said, my benefits from the north side, they were calm and chill. They were, we both shed tears, a lot of good shit. Cause I told them, I'm just letting you know, in a month I'm leaving. So no more benefits. We keep it humble, show respect to each other, but there's nothing more, like no hugs. We could dab it up when we see each other, but not even a hug. Like, no, why? Because we exchange anyways. That hug can involve two more. We know our TLC session is good, it's phenomenal. No, like I don't want more than that. Just dab it up, a handshake, and that's it. Show love, respect. They were cool with it, The South Side, and that's right. Remember that in the ghetto hoods, all males and females for the most part, I can't say a lot of them are broken codependent. All they know is toxic love, especially females. They don't know what love is because they haven't had it. They've had toxic love, had spurts of love here and there when you can both be vulnerable, talk about emotions and bullshit, but it's not consistent, inconsistent wise. So that's why if I want to go to if I ever want to do benefits again, I go to any ghetto in the universe, benefits galore, buffet, easy wise. Look at the way I talk, look at the way I carry myself. If a woman's not used to that shit, these are toxic love, I'm gonna get their attention. But here's the kicker: the downfall. They're so broken, codependent, they can't potentially hold a healthy long-term relationship. I'll be too much for them, because they'd be like, "Oh, you talk to all females?" Like, yeah, you could talk to all the guys you want to. What? You could talk to all the guys you want to, as long as you show love, respect. These are one-on-ones, no passing boundaries, love, respect, platonic, all that great jazz. But then she might be, "Oh, well, that's not true." I was like, "You don't have to believe me, but you go through my messages, go through all my platforms, go through emails. It's all right. There's something for benefit. I have nothing to hide." That's why I tell them, see the cell phone? I have a tat on my hand for a reason. Why would I be a hypocrite? Why I preach about relationship, which a lot of guys do that shit, and I'm cheating. I have my girlfriend, wife, and cheating. That makes no sense at all. So that's why I practically preach. Like, if I'm with you 1,000. If I'm past boundaries, it's my choice. But if I'm past boundaries, why would I be with you? Why not just be advertised? I do poly open string relationship benefits, not monogamous and shit. It's just you and I, and that's it. So that's the thing. That's why I'm in the South Side. I got fucking slapped and punched headbutted so many times when I squashed the situation, because they can't accept no. Remember, rejection is protection. And the downfall is they'd be like, "I need you," and I was like, "You don't need me. You should want me." But the downfall situation is this should never happen. I apologize. Sorry, don't fix shit. It's been happening, but I'm just letting you know I'm leaving in a month. And they'd be like, "How can you get a hold of you? You have no social media, no Facebook, no MySpace." I go, "I'm just pushing my phone number and that's it. I'll let you know this. I'm moving to Eastern Washington, Yakima Valley. I'll give you that as a hint. If you want to come looking for me, you can." But I go, "Why? Why come looking for me? Why?" I go, I'm just moving back home and starting fresh again." That's the cool thing when you fuck up in life so bad. You get to the whole phase, all that shit. Maybe you fucked it up in Seattle, right? Like I did. But I can move away. I went back to the crib, 3 hours east. Just 3 hours. Sorry, Lord. I'm a in the valley, yes, I'm known because I was born and raised here. But they don't know me. I've been gone for 10 years. So that's why when they see me, even to this day, I've been back home 10 years, even when they see me, because I don't go out. I'm always at the crib. I'm a homebody, and there's a little Mexico, all these gaming mafiosos, statistics run around, circles and bullshit. So I keep it humble. I'm not trying to be wrong, play at the wrong time. I just like that term. If you know you live in the ghetto hood, right? Deadass. It's ghetto hood to fullest. In time when you can move right away from there, because that's loose. That's hell on earth. All the ghetto hood in the universe, hell on earth. Narcissistic, every fucking which way, right? That's why you move to the suburbs and shit. So with that said, that's why I stay at home. If I already know if I'm gonna be in the streets, I'm gonna be with my boys, my people, my family wise, at the car, I'm at the bars, the bullshit, at the clubs, all that shit. Something's bound to happen. Something are fucking, because these people are fucking here trigger happy. Wise, and boom, I be chilling with my boys and I get shot. I can't say, well, I was wrong, played the wrong time. No, because this is the ghetto hood, common sense. It happens all the time. Little mafioso gangbangers, statistics running around, lose the disciple. I already know that. So why would I be on the streets? That's not my kiddos, my daughters. Like, y'all, if you don't go out there, be cautious, Parties and bullshit. You see the game members and all that shit, get the fuck out of there. It's just bound to happen. Common sense. But not even, that's to tell my daughters, like, yo, the day you're at a party and something happens like that, I won't be surprised, but yeah, I got shot. Oh, no way. This is little Mexico. The fucking little angels are here and shit. And I mean, see, I told you, babe. But that's, you want to see with your friends. It's a bad environment, man. We're not in Seattle on the north side. We're not in Tri-Cities and fucking, and our Seattle, our east from here, wise, where it's more suburbs. Right there, for the most part, those parties chill for the most part. Nothing's gonna happen really there. So that's why, when I squashed it with the females on the south side, I got slap punched, headbutted so many times. Because you don't need me. But I get it because I treated them good, best as possible. I tell them this is a fake original love story. I go, in time, you will have somebody by your side like that. If you work on yourself and you leave the shithole, go to the north side, but you're scared to leave the ghetto hoods because my family friends here. Cool, stay there. That's why I say you can leave the hood, go like my first moms, then like I to the fullest wise, right? Raised in New York, moved to Washington, we in the north side, the suburbs and shit. Everyone in the north side would meet us as a couple. They'd be like, "That's your girlfriend?" Like, yo, like that girl, like, yeah, she's beautiful, but fuck, she's problems. And then she didn't say hi to them or nothing. They're like, "I pray for you." Oh yeah, went through a lot of shit. I was a probation officer, fucking, God, or so many situations. Sorry, sir. Latinos are crazy and shit. Please don't call the cops. Because why? When you're narcissistic, they're like, I from the streets, fucking, they snap, no problem. What you're looking at, boom, they're already getting a verbal, physical altercation. So many fucking times. That's why, as an individual, I won't ever be the Spanish girl, a Spanish woman, Hispanic Spaniard. If she's working on herself, I'm gonna fuck how beautiful you are. IG model, OnlyFans. Yes, queen, you're beautiful, nice body, you're dime a dozen, but you're broken, ugly, lost inside. You haven't worked on yourself at all. So you will all be having toxic relationships. I pray for that. I will be your friend associate. I will teach you about everything in life. I promise you that. But by my side, ever. You won't ever be by my side. I'm too much for you. And for you, as I can't fix you nor save you. I already know that 1,000. Like, to try to my first baby mom, right? Failed every which way. So, you should work on yourself. That's it. And that's what people don't like to hear in that shit. Go, it's the truth. Nobody in the universe, no one. I can't fix, change, save you. You can't fix, change, save I. But we can heal, guide, support, uplift for one. So men love to each other. That's what we can do for each other. That's all we can do for each other. That's what I tell females, like my one-on-one special single moms. The day I become, in my head, I'm already Joe Rogan famous and shit, right? But I've been promoting everyone's shit on my platforms but my stuff. So now I'm going to start working on my pods and all that because I have like 13 months to work on. I'm doing a lot of hours, but you'll see all my stuff pretty soon. Anyways, I tell them, do they have money and power? And you go, because I get it. Some moms, single moms, let's say single moms, you can't work set up because, let's say you have 2 to 4 kids, right? And from there wise, you don't know how to drive, all the good shit, but chill out, queen, I got you. I have money and power now. My supporters support me, they pay my pockets, I give back to people, so I can save you physically. Let's move you to the spot, right? I'll pay for everything. For 1 year, I'll give you 1 year. What? I'll give you 1 year. I'll pay for everything. Cell phone, gas, car, whatever situation is to get you stable and happy, right? To be easy for you so you don't have the financial stress because I have money and power, right? But here's the kicker. I will not be surprised when you let your baby father come back in. What? When we move back here and open the door to knock on, check on you and the kiddos, once in a while, see what's up. Be what's up? Oh, and he answers the door. I will not be surprised. And you see, I'll be like, yo, and I'll tell you in front of your face and his face. You see, this is called trauma bond. You have to fix, save, and change yourself, not I. That is your journey to let him go, not mine. I did my first baby mom. I did my exes. That's why my second baby mom, we have a better friendship and partnership because I worked on myself. I chose to do that. Not be like, fuck it, she did me dirty, I'm out. Be the whole face, all that shit. Fall to mammy bullshit, drug alcohol, pill, be toxicos in the Spanish culture. Fuck all that bullshit. All these loser disciples, I pray from that shit. I go on my day. Get drunk, get high. Do what you gotta do to run from yourself. Remember that all the mammy bullshit you're doing, you just run from yourself. That's why 95% of you is broken codependent. You're looking for love and happiness in people and mammy bullshit. You can buy all the Gucci and Prada, BBOs, OnlyFans, fucking Dubai. Every fucking day of your life. But here's the kicker. Every night you go to sleep, you can't go to sleep. You have insomnia. Why? Because you haven't let go of your exes, past pain, toxic love, trauma, child trauma. That's why you have anxiety, depression, paranoia, PTSD, suicide thoughts, low self-esteem, anger issues. That's you. Every day above ground, that's you. So when are you going to get your life back? If you choose to enter, which is your choice. If not, wear the mask, smiles, behind you dying crying. You won't ever evolve in life. You can modify the body, do what you got to do, but that's it. You're not going to ever be happy in life. You'll be buying band-aids to happiness. That's all you be doing, buying band-aids. And that's why all you do with band-aids, what are you doing? You're curving the cuts and wounds that you got. That's it. It won't ever become a scar. The only way it becomes a scar if you forgive, not forget, and let go. What? Let go. Do closure for yourself. If you don't do closure for yourself, your ex, keep it simple, your ex and your match in your head, that door paying the owner, eating the popcorn, watching Collada Beauty, smiling face, living the rent free. Then that's on you. Forgive, not forget, let go. But yes, I make it sound so fucking easy because I had a support team. If you have a support team, I promise you 1,000, it's a lot easier. If you don't have a support team, it's going to be hard. You know why? Because if you don't ask for help, right, reach out to people, then in your head, your mansion-wise, your wisdom and knowledge is maxed out. It's capped there. You cannot learn more because you don't know how to. But if you talk to the people, a support team-wise, we're your therapist counselors. We're holding your hand, guiding you. Could we tell you our personal experience-wise, or potentially some people we've dealt with-wise. When I'm willing to tell you, I'll tell you somebody else's story. And that gives you ideas, options. You'd be like, oh shit, you know what? That does make sense. Because now you have something to work with. Like, well, they cheated. All men cheat. That's all you got from me? All men cheat? You can say a lot of men. You can't say all. A lot of men cheat. A lot of women cheat. Yeah, but a lot of men do. Why? But why do we cheat? Because we're narcissistic. Communication, not comprehension. We offer you toxic love, lust, drama, trauma, bonds, and trauma. That's why. We don't even know that shit. And why do we cheat? Because we easily fall to lust. Why? The answer? No self-will. Wants to cheat, wants to play with you, yes. The next relationship I get into, I shouldn't be doing that. If I do, then guess what? I'm grown codependent. It's a habit. I have an addiction. I can't stay loyal. So with that said, guys, I'm about to get up in a minute. So I'll probably jump on later on this afternoon because my phone's about to die. And on top of that, my boss is coming. So I'll jump on probably like in a couple hours, 2-3 hours. But what I'll probably do as far as here, especially on Big O wise and Twitch wise, because then, you know, because it'll be less for me wise because I have so many hours of editing I got to do my podcast and YouTube wise. Which I'm gonna call just a small little sessions, half-hour sessions on here wise, and that's suffice for me wise. I'll probably do maybe like daily wise, Monday to Friday. If not, you know, throughout the week wise, but you know, Big I'll be on here and Twitch I'll be here wise. So yeah. Hey, once again, yeah, you know, if you ever have questions, DM away, etc. I'm always remember this. I'm always your pocket, I'm always on the phone, so you can DM, text, whatever's comfortable with you. You know, I think on this app. Oh no, I'll change my bio on this on the Big O, but I'll put my email address. So whatever you want to talk about. Because remember, as an individual, I'm here for the girls, women, and single moms. Boys, fuck to you, my narcissist traits. Fuck you and your feelings. You know, that's it. And men, you can reach out when you want to, if you choose to. But once that, I focus on females because you guys have the hardest in the universe. Because if you don't know how to judge and read me, if I'm acting nice, being nice, if I'm offering you love or lust, then I will destroy you. I promise you that. And I'm telling you verbally what I can't do to you. Other boys, those disciples, the alpha machines, the narcissist energy vampire boys, habitat of me for a reason. They will destroy you, and they don't know what to do. They know they can play like a fiddle, and they will do it with no remorse. But with that said, if I could hold you and guide you, now in time you can judge and read everybody, then you're ahead of the game. Then you're ahead of the game every which way. I judge you the whole universe. I see squares and circles. Squares, empathetic. Circle narcissist. That's all I see. It's so obvious. It's so everything is in your face. You just don't know that yet. Strip away mammy bullshit. Gucci Prada down supercars. That's mammy bullshit. How are they as an individual? Spiritual, emotionally, mentally wise, are they broken, healing inside? Are they matching your energy, taking energy? If you don't know anything I just told you, then anyone could destroy you, especially narcissistic people, because they guess what? They can act nice, not be nice. Offer you lust, not love, aka toxic love, because they don't know what they are. But with that said, y'all, I'll jump back on like a couple hours. Stay fresh. Have a good day. Ciao. There you guys.